All right. So this isn't a real one-for-one tutorial on C++ in Unreal Engine. So if you're having problems with C++, probably not the best guy to try to teach you. What this will be, however, is just a quick little snippet and a little quick introduction to, I guess, how to get a session ticket if you need one for plugins such as for GameSparks, which is on the Unreal Marketplace, as well as PlayFab, which I don't think is on the marketplace at the moment. But there's other things that, if you're using a backend service, requires a session ticket. And specifically, this is going to be more towards Steam subsystem module. So in 4.13, they came up with this is all old, but in 4.13, all the online subsystems or modules are now available as plugins. So this tutorial is going to be really quick, simple. We'll see. And first off, what's really important is this little getter right here. If you don't use this getter, you can force it to use Steam if you want, or you can just leave the parameter blank. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start a brand new project, which I can't show you exactly what's going on here. Actually, this is probably going to show more than I want. Project, as you can see, this is going to be a, I'll use the first person, doesn't really matter what you use. No starter content, this is just going to be a real quick code. See, since I am doing C++, if you're doing a code-only project, go ahead and do C++. But this is mainly for blueprinters who just need to get access to this session ticket. Let's call you, I'm going to call you Steam Session Ticket. There shouldn't be any folders. I deleted you already. Let's make sure though, because I think Steam Session, there was, for some reason that didn't delete. There we go. And create a project. Boom chakalaka, boom chakalaka, boom chakalaka, boom. All right. So now the very first thing we want to do, because we're going to need to restart, is go to plugins and see. I'm using GameSparks, so this is why I needed the session ticket, and it took me way too long to figure out what I needed to do. So I figured I'd throw a tutorial out there so other people don't waste their time. Online subsystem Steam, because that's what that's the platform I'm targeting, right? So restart now. Alright, so now we got Steam SDK inside here. Sadly, it's the old version, so if you want an updated version of Steamworks, you're going to have to download it yourself. I think we're at 1.39 now. But in the engine, it's like 1.32 for whatever reason. Alright, so here it doesn't really matter too much, but now that we're here, we need to go to Online Subsystem Steam, right? There's a couple things we need. And this one will tell you a little bit more about the SDK, how to download it, and stuff like that. Somebody actually has a video out there for achievements, for Steam achievements, and his video will tell you exactly what you need to do too. So if I can find it again, I'll put the credits in. But let's see. So all I gotta do is go here, copy, and then I need to go to my folder, which... And it's kind of sad, but I can't really show you all my folders, but once I get into my folder, that's fine. Need to get Dropbox down. All right, so I have, so this is the Steam, this is my project folder, and I'm gonna go into my config folder and default engine, and the stuff I just copied, I'm gonna paste it right here. I'm gonna use, this is where you would put your game's ID. I'm just gonna use Space War 480 for now. And then save. And that is pretty much it for that. I can close out of that. Now that we have that, this part is pretty important too. I guess that's what you meant. So it's kind of weird, but this is different inside the engine. Let's go back to our project. Now we've got that taken care of. We need to create a C++ class, and that's going to be, all right, so this is what I'm talking about. So we're going to put, and you can put it wherever you want, game mode, whatever. I'm going to put in character. There's no get session ticket, and there's no like ticket, no session. Okay, so there are sessions, but these aren't like this. And no, I don't have it. Okay, good. Thought I had the advanced session plugin, but I don't have it here. So there's really nothing really for what we need. Off ticket, that's what it's really called anyway. And this is stuff that I need for GameSparks. So like GameSparks, and I'm going to do a full tutorial later on GameSparks, but GameSparks requires a session ticket, and that's what brought me to do this tutorial. Brought me to figure out what the heck I needed to do to get that session ticket. Sadly, GameSparks does not provide that the node or the function that we're going to create, and so I had to do it myself. But after that, everything's pretty sweet once you connect. All right, so we can't do that. So now we're going to go and save again. Create a class. You don't have to do that, but I kind of like it separated. My character's fine. You can name it whatever you want. So, come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. It's almost there. I promise. What the hell? Come on. Come on. Move it. Move it. I'm actually not sure what's going on. I don't think I don't know if OBS OBS is not pulling that much CPU power. Anyway, so that took a lot longer than usual, but we're here. Yay. All right, first things first, we're going to go to our build.cs, and we're going to remove this. See how it says private dependency module? Yeah, I'm not sure why that says dynamically loaded modules, but whatever. This works just fine. And actually, that's just so that proves that you need. I mean, definitely need this though, but we'll prove it later here. A second. All right, so this is what I like to do too. I don't like to most of my fluff here. All right, so the first mandatory include is freaking online.h for sure. That I do. Did I spell that wrong? No. Why did it do you? What the hell? Why? Also, I have backs, so it didn't even come up this time. Whatever. You definitely need online.h. I'm going to forward declare online subsystem. You can do it however you want. You can include it, but I don't feel like finding the exact file. I couldn't find it last time, so I just forward declared it. And then we're going to go in here somewhere. You can make this private or public. I'm just going to keep it simple. Keep it all in public. And we're going to do an online subsystem pointer. And of course, you can call it however you want. I'm just going to call it online interface. That's weird. I didn't know I was going to call it that. Did it remember? That's kind of weird. But anyway, and this is very important. So back in this getter, we need to get this. Now again, so you can put Steam in here, or you can just leave it blank, and just in case you want to, you're targeting different subsystems for whatever reason, like Google Play and Amazon and whatever else, iOS, Play Store, App Store. But we're going to, yeah, we're just going to leave it blank for now. It works blank, so I'm just going to leave it blank. You can do whatever the heck you want. Next, we're going to declare a function, right? U function blueprint callable, and you could also make it pure, which I mean you could, but I'm not, just to keep it simple. Category equals, I'm gonna call it Steam, even though technically this is not a Steam, this is more generic, but now we're here. We are declaring our function, and we're gonna call, and we need to return an f string, right? F string. We're gonna call session ticket. Why does it remember that? That's kind of weird. I think it's. I was looking at the other side, and I think it's, yeah, it is. This must be. So since I have a different Visual Studios up, it must be pulling that info. Vax, you're so smart, Vax. All right, you can be helpful for tutorials too. But anyways, so you can write that out. You're gonna have to write this out. Vax is just auto-completing for me because it's so pro. I'm going to, come on, where's the little dingy? I'm going to, why can I not? There we go. All right, I lied. I don't know what's going on here. What? I broke it. I think it thinks that I am. I broke it because it's freaking. What the hell? Hold on. Sorry about this. What the hell? It's. Damn you for not. Oh, Vax, you killed. Now you screwed me up. All right. So we're gonna do this manually because Vax. We're all the smarts. Now it thinks that I have this here, but I don't. So f string. My character. Function names get session ticket. And it's blank. Okay, good. So now inside this we're going to and of course you can return this all in one thing, but I'm not going to. Session ticket. And Steam session ticket pops up, so I'm not sure where that's at. But online interface, get identity interface. Then we need to get the auth token. And as you can see here, it says string get auth token int32 local user num and const equals 0. So it gets the user's platform specific authentication token to verify their identity. Local user number is the control number of the associated user. So so for the longest while I couldn't figure this out, and I don't know why it's not working, but I tried to input the player controller and then get int32 out of it, but for the life of me I couldn't figure it out. So I actually ended up hard coding it to 0 because what the hell that came from? So I ended up hard coding it to 0 because usually that's where it came. That is where you would get because player 0 is local player usually. So I just hard coded to 0, and I'm gonna return session ticket. Obviously I could just return all that up there, but. Keep it simple, stupid. All right, so what I forgot here was I need to include online subsystem. That forward declared over there. System.h. And I got the getter here. I'm going to go ahead and compile in the editor just for in case something crazy goes on here. Bum 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 bum. Compile failed. Oh, did I not? That's funny. So anyway, so if you don't uncomment that, then that's how you would get that error. I don't know if you can replace that with the dynamically one, the one that said it on the thing, but whatever. I don't feel like messing around with that. Anyways, that's how that would happen. That error comes up. And compile again. So now everything should be visible. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Wow, this is taking. I don't know why it's taking so long, really. I don't think my other. I don't know it's taking so long. Leave this up here for everybody. Oh, and that was complete. Cool. So now things are good. We should be able to see somewhere in my little Steam category. Get session ticket. Cool. So here we're just gonna go with a P. Now this should work, but this might not work. I might have to all right. So gotta go to class settings because this is not really self, right? And parent class, change it to my character, which is a C++ character. Now it's a parent class. Now it's good to go. I'm just gonna do a print string. Doesn't really matter. Again, you can make this. You could probably make this to a pure class, and it'll work just fine. But now that's fine. Every time I press P, it should pop up. So you can't hit play in editor. You have to do a new window or standalone game. I suggest standalone game. All right, but in 4.13, there's some weird bug that every time I do a new window, it just freezes on me. So as soon as you hit this, go back into your editor and start like just touching any kind of folder. It doesn't matter. Just touch inside the editor somewhere. So I think everything's good to go. We're about to figure out if it works. So go ahead, standalone, and go real quick. Bam, bam. See that little thing that popped up? Like it was about to freeze? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. But now I gotta wait. There's the thing. There's I'm on subsection. Bam, Steam up. If now you want to say Control Tab, bam, Space War. What? It works. All right, now we need to figure out if our session ticket pops up. Bam, and there you go, folks. GG. I'm gonna hit Alt Enter to make it full screen, and hit P again. And that long ass freaking, I think it's like 64-bit, but I don't know, whatever the damn code is. That's your authentication ticket, also known as a session ticket, and that one specifically is for Steam session tickets that you can use. Alt F4 that you can specifically use to. For this session ticket. And when I have a little bit more time, I am going to do a proper tutorial on how to for GameSparks, because it's been a hell of a learning curve, and yeah, let's just say it's been a hell of a learning curve. But yeah, hopefully this helps someone else. And if you have any questions or comments, please. It doesn't matter if it's relating to this, if it's for something totally different, or if you think my I need to work on my tutorials a little bit. Just, go ahead. Don't worry about it. Just, have pretty thick skin. If I suck, you let me know. I'll try and improve it by the next tutorial. All right. Have a nice day. Take care.